In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the bumper impact absorber on your Kia Optima. Located behind the front bumper, let's get started. We're going to be removing this part of the intake. Using a 10mm socket, take these two bolts out. Once you have those out, you can simply grab onto it and pull it out. After taking the piece of the intake that goes right here, we're gonna go ahead and remove all of these plastic clips that's right on the top. So use a screwdriver, go ahead and take those out. Grab onto this plastic piece and pull it off. Now we can move on to the fender well. To get access to the clips and the bolt that we need to remove, we can simply grab onto the tire, move it to the side, and now we have access to the clips. Start by removing these 4 clips using the screwdriver. Now we're gonna have a screw right here. Go ahead and take that out. We're gonna be repeating the same process on the other side. Under the vehicle, we're gonna have 3 more clips on the side. Go ahead and remove those. You want to repeat the same process on the other side. If your vehicle has the bottom tray, you will take off the front cover now. Ours is missing, so if you have it, go ahead and take it off. Now that we have all the clips off, go ahead and grab onto the corner of the bumper and pull it out. We're going to be repeating this process on the other side. The next thing we need to do, we want to pay attention to this clip right here. We're going to have one on each side of the front end. You want to go ahead and push in on the bumper and clip it out. Do the same thing on the other side. Now that we have the top of the bumper unclipped, go ahead and grab onto the corners. Go ahead and pull on the corner. Pop it off and do the same on the other side. Before we go ahead and remove the bumper completely, you want to make sure that if your vehicle is equipped with fog lights, we just want to go ahead and unplug the light bulb. Take the connector off. And you're gonna do the same process on the other side. Now that we have the clips off the bumper and the fog lights disconnected, go ahead and grab onto the front of it and pull it out. Now that we have access to the crash bar, it's gonna have 2 12mm bolts on the top, 1 12mm bolt on the bottom. Go ahead and remove this using a 12mm socket. Take the 2 on the top off. There's gonna have another 12mm bolt on the bottom. Go ahead and remove that. Next up, we're gonna be removing the 10mm nut that's right next to the 12mm bolt that we just removed. Go ahead and take that out using a 10mm socket. Now we're gonna have another 10mm nut right on the top. Go ahead and remove that. We're gonna repeat the same exact process on the other side. After we remove all the bolts, we can simply grab onto the crash bar and pull it out. Go ahead and grab the replacement part, line it up with the holes, and slide it in. The first thing we're gonna install is the 10mm nut that goes on the top. So what I like to do, because it's hard to reach, I like to load it up to the socket. And using a extension, go ahead and start it up by hand. We're gonna be doing the same thing with the two 12mm bolts that go on the top. Load them up to the socket and start it by hand. Do the same with the 10mm nut that goes on the bottom part. Load it up to the socket and start it by hand. We're gonna do the same with the 12mm bolt. We're gonna go ahead and get everything snug up. For the 10mm nut, we're gonna go ahead and torque it to 8 foot-pounds. For the 12mm bolt, go ahead and torque it to 21 foot-pounds. Snug up the two 12mm bolts. And do the same thing with the 10mm nut. For the 10mm nut, we're gonna go ahead and torque it to 8 foot-pounds. And for the two 12mm bolts, we're gonna torque them to 21 foot-pounds. We're gonna repeat that same process on the other side. Now we're ready to reinstall the bumper. Go ahead and bring it closer to the vehicle. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna plug in the fog lights. Lift the bumper up. Do not clip it in place yet. Like I mentioned before, the first thing we gotta do is plug in the fog light. So pry on the bumper a little bit, reach for the connector, and plug it in. Make sure you hear a click, and just give it a light tug to make sure that it is nice and secure. Repeat the same process on the other side. Now that we have the fog lights connected, we're gonna go ahead and clip on the top of the bumper. Push it in, line it up with the top. Make sure that you clip it onto the clips. Like so. Do the same on the other side. Next up, we're gonna clip on the headlight section. Simply line it up, push it in, Make sure that it's nice and secure. Repeat the same process on the other side. Next up, you're gonna clip it onto the fender. Line it up. Make sure that it is nice and secure. Do the same on the other side. Now we're gonna go ahead and line up the fender well with the bumper. Make sure that all the holes lined up and reinstall all the clips. Install the screw that goes right here. And now we're gonna make sure that this lines up. So go ahead and push it in. Make sure that all the holes lined up. And install the 3 clips. We are now gonna repeat this process on the other side. Now we can install the cover that goes on top of the bumper. Start by fitting the latch and lined up these tabs. Clip it in place. Install all the clips. Now we're ready to reinstall the piece of the intake. Line it up, push it in, line up the holes, start the 2 10mm bolts by hand. Go ahead and get them snug. And that's job done.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.